Hiya! Welcome to my furnished house tour. Come in, come in. Listen, this house tour has been long overdue because I've been waiting to do one or two things in the house. I've been pushing it, but listen, this 2024 we are not procrastinating, so I decided to give you guys an updated furnished house tour. Whichever way the house is, like presently, okay, and hopefully maybe next year we can do another updated one. Are you guys ready? If you have not watched our previous house tours, please, I'm going to be linking them in the description box. We've got empty house tour, we've got I think 2 furnished house tours, I'm not sure, but all of them I'll be linking them for you in this video, okay? So check them out. So this one is our house presently in 2024, and that is after 3 whole years of living in this new build. This is a 4-bedroom house with 4 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, 1 dining area. We've got a family area that consists of the kitchen, the dining, and the living area. So I'm going to show you guys all that in this video. And we also have 4 toilets and bathrooms, 1 guest toilet downstairs and 3 toilets and bathrooms upstairs. We also have a connecting garage, so there's a connecting door to the garage. Anyway, let me stop talking too much. I'm going to show you guys all that in this video and how far we have been able to style our home. Okay, this is the first entrance. When you come in, when you walk in, you're going to be seeing the living room by the right, the garage door by the left, and then there's a door that leads into the family area, and then we've got the toilet. So I'm just going to show you guys, walk you guys through. Okay, right here in this entryway we have a mirror. You guys, mirror is very important to me, especially because when I'm stepping out I like to just double check. Okay, so it's a no, even if I have to change anything here, it just be to change the style of the mirror. I'm always going to have a mirror here. So this mirror here is a statement mirror from William Wood's mirror. Listen, I'm going to try to link as much as I can link for you, but I might not be able to link all of them. So just to keep this space very simple, we are displaying these 2 pieces here. I don't like clutter. If you follow me, you know that Didi doesn't like clutter. And then we have this little piece here. I think I got this when I was trying to style up the office and ended up using it here. And then moving over to this side, there is a flower plant. This flower pot has always been here, so sometimes I interchange it with the one in the living room. When I'm tired of seeing gold here, I bring the black one here and all that. So yeah, and then we have this little frame here. This frame here, I think this was when we traveled to Wales. This was a picture we took sometime in Wales, so I had to use it to personalize the space, just to add that personal touch. Here we have this console. Listen guys, this console is like the most affordable console I've ever come across. We recently repainted this entryway a very warm color. This color is I'll look for the name and tag it on the screen here for you guys in case you're looking for a warm color for your space. It's so warm in here. It's no longer as white as it used to be, so now you can differentiate between the wall and the doors. Okay, so we recently repainted this space, and honestly, even after repainting it, I have been so reluctant to put so much in this space because I feel like it's a functional house with children, family. I don't want to clutter the space. Do you understand? That's what really originated this simple console here. Listen, I still plan to change this console to something else, which I'm not going to tell you guys. You guys are going to see it in subsequent videos. There's a console I have been eyeing, but I've not gotten around to actually putting my mind to what I want for this space. You will see when we go upstairs that there's a lot I still need to do here to personalize the space. So this vase here was painted by myself, and we have a little key box here where we drop all our keys. Okay, and then this little frame of the key. We used to have picture frames here, but I took down the picture frames to have these rechargeable wall lights here because it's not every time we use the big lights. In fact, it's not every time we use the big light, and I personally love to save energy with most of these rechargeable wall lights. If I've styled your home, you'll know that Didi loves wall lights a lot. So we have this, so there are 2 of them upstairs. Yeah, you can see them. One down here and the other one. So in the evening when we light up the place, it gets really, really bright. Okay, here we have the garage door I was telling you about. This garage door leads to the garage where we store up a lot of our stuff. So from the garage door, just after the entryway, the mirror, the garage door, you walk into this side is our home office. You guys, you must have seen this office tour on my channel. Please do well to watch it. I took my time to walk you guys through everything in the office, so please do well to watch the video. I'm going to be linking it also in the description box. Come in here. So this is our prestigious home office, guys. I love this office. This office keeps me grounded. This office, in fact, this office keeps me very productive. Words cannot even explain. All day. Okay, this is hobby section and this is my own section. You can see the difference. Hobby section with all the booths. Me, if you touch anything here, he will come and fight you. So I've just left this corner for him. And this is my own side. This is my own corner. And we have this inbuilt shelf in here. And then we have this gallery wall that shows some of the work we have done for some clients. I love lighting, no matter what, the picture light, wall light, or whichever one. Just let me know what you guys think about it. Come on, what do you think? We hope that with time we'll be able to fill up the gallery wall up to this place. We still have spaces for expansion anyway, you know. We could have up to, it's 9 here already. We could have up to 12 or we could have up to 15, as much as possible. This is an office, so why not? And we need to showcase our work. So you switch off the light for the shelf here and you switch it on. I think this is a 55-inch TV, if I'm correct. Hobby is very good with the sizing. I'm not. I struggle with the sizing a lot, but I think it's 55-inch TV. I'm not going to take you guys all through this office because I know there's an office store. I love to incorporate boxes a lot. We've got some sample for our clients, just some of them, especially the ones I've not sorted out. So I just put them there then to sort them out much later. Here we have this very large frame. I wanted something very big, bigger than this to even fill up because this was the measurement. The molding was a measurement, but it was so difficult. And the ones we're seeing were super expensive. So we ended up with this one that is 150 by 100. I think the size is 150 by 100. And well, it's doing the magic, but I would eventually swap it for something much bigger. And you guys, by now you must have realized that I love abstract frames a lot. Me and abstract frames are 5 and 6. I love abstract frames a lot. With abstract frames, whatever meaning you make out of it is what it is. Do you understand? So yes, I love it. Another thing that is so dear to my heart in this office is the fact that we have a relaxation corner. So here, it's either you're sitting there working or you just want to chill and watch TV. When we moved into this house, we actually thought we were going to have a formal living room here. But as we lived in it and we saw the need to have a home office, so that's why we transformed it recently. This is like, it's not even up to 4 months we had this office transformed. This office was actually designed by my humble self. Yes, these hands, designed and executed by Interior Design with Didi. So if you're looking for an interior designer to style up your home, your office, your Airbnb, wherever, please contact us. I'll be leaving the email on the screen here for you. Do well to contact us. In fact, the whole house was styled by my humble hands. Anything you see in this house, originally styled by myself. We always try to infuse our client's personality into the space. Very, very important, because at the end of the day, I'm not the one to live in your space, okay? Or we used to have a normal white door here. We changed it from that door to this door because we want to be able to connect the office with the house, the rest of the house, such that I can see what's going on when I'm still in the office, and yeah, vice versa. So we have this door here from skirting walled, and there's another one that connects to the open plan, which I'm going to show you guys as we proceed. Come on. This is the guest toilet. Listen, I've not done much here. This toilet is one space where if I'm tired of this vase like this, right, all I need to do is just to move the vase into this place. Guys, like I said, nothing much has been done here. We're just using this basket to contain clutter. That's all I can tell you. And this has always been here right from when we moved in. This is the vase I was telling you. It moved from the entryway to this place. Okay, the only thing is we just try to make it as functional as possible. You can see no frame, nothing. In fact, this year, guys, we're going to try to work on this. I keep pushing these bathroom things. All the bathrooms need refurbishing, honestly, all of our bathrooms. But anyway, this is how the bathroom has been since we moved in, and it might just remain like this the rest of the year. Anyway, hi. This is the open plan I told you guys about. Come on. This door connects us to the open plan. We used to have a white door as well here, but when we were changing the office door, we changed this one as well. So you guys can also watch that if you want. So yeah, it actually connects the entryway into the family area. Come in. So when you walk in from this door, there is a radiator cover here because it's housing a very big radiator, okay? And then this molding was done a few years ago. This frame is 80 by 100 if I'm not wrong. I think so, because this was a brand collaboration I did with a brand sometime. If I remember the name, I'll put it here for you guys. So yeah, this little place is just to add a little bit of, you know, style to this area instead of just having the radiator here. Then when you walk down to this side, you need to see a door that leads to the utility room. You guys, I'm doing this video on a Saturday, so whatever you see in here, you take, okay? So yeah, we have the utility room. So we have the cupboard where we store away, you know, some of our laundry stuff and other bits. I use this place to store a lot of things, I'm not even gonna lie. So yes, basically here is for the cleaning products, and that's it. It's a very small utility room, but it comes in very handy. Here we have the kitchen. Let me tell you one thing I wish the developers did when they were building this house. I wish the kitchen cabinet did not stop where it stopped. I wish they took it up there, because it would have elevated the kitchen even more. So this is the reason, the major reason why we might have to put in a new kitchen in a very short time, because the dwarf look of this kitchen is giving me headache. Okay. And we have a double oven, we have the fridge, freezer, and then we have the cupboards, the burner. What else? Yeah, that's where we store our spices. Listen, I changed the handles of this cupboards, but this is an integrated dishwasher, so getting this out of the dishwasher is a problem. It's a problem. That's why we still have this one, so I could care less. Honestly, I mean, silver and gold, they have something in common, so they should just stay there together. This is basically our kitchen. It's a very simple kitchen. We got the blind in, okay? And basically nothing much has changed here. If there's anything that's going to change, it's going to be moving this kitchen out, honestly. This is our dining area, you guys. We recently had this light changed because we used to have a very straight light here, and then we changed our dining set as well because the kids messed up the previous ones. So if we spend 10 hours at home, we literally spend 8 hours in this space, trust me. There was need for us to have a free flow of, you know, movement around here. That's why we have this round table, which is not going to stay too long, to be honest, especially the chairs. I'm already getting bored of the chairs, but I mean, we'll see how long it's going to last. But even if I need to change something, it still has to be round, because I think I like the idea of the round thing going on here because of that free flow of movement. And then we have these curtains, you guys. We have these wave curtains from Blinds to Go. I think this is another thing that needs to be changed sooner than we think. Yes, it's beautiful, it has served its purpose, but yeah, it needs to go as soon as possible when we are ready. No pressure, we're not in a hurry. But even if I have to replace it as well, I think I have some ideas in my head which I'm not going to share with you guys now. Much later you guys are going to see it. So, but I love that it opens up this space. So you know the idea of wave curtain and all that. I love that it's even white, okay, and it blends in with the whole space, so it opens up the whole space. It's not easy to manage white curtains with kids, but we're doing it. Thank God. This patio door leads to the garden. Our garden is actually very massive. I'm going to give you guys just a quick view of the garden, just so you see what I'm talking about. But the garden is so massive. It's so big that we don't know what to do with it. But I believe that with time, we're going to have to invest in that space. But for now, we're just taking it as it goes. Anyway, so from there, this is our living area. This is what we're making use of right now. But listen, like I said, this place is our priority when it comes to switching things up this year. I thought by now we're going to start. We have a lot on our plate right now. In fact, I'm working on something very major that I don't think I need that distraction, okay? Because if I need to invest into this place, I need to put my creative cap on. The reason why I really want us to invest in this open area is because we have now used up that space that we wanted to use for our former living rooms. So I want to convert this living area, that space, to a formal living room. We're no longer doing it as a normal family area, no. So that's why I need to be in that space to be able to invest creatively into it. So come on, let's see what we have here. So here we have There's a little window here. This window doesn't open, it doesn't open. That's why we just have this blind here to add a little bit of, you know, privacy. This chair was supposed to be used in the office, but it didn't fit in, so we had to move it down here because we're like, since we're going to change some things. And then we have this accent chair here, which is also going. In fact, guys, everything here will be going. So just enjoy this space for probably the semi-last time or the last time. So this TV, we used to have the TV that was in the office in this space. In fact, it quite fits this space, but because we needed that size of TV there, and this one was just lying fallow, so we had to move this one in here and tell the kids to start using this one. So the kids use this TV for now until we are able to replace with a bigger TV. So we have this floor lamp. This floor lamp does its own magic here anyway. And then we have this ladder. This ladder has been here for ages, guys, and it's about time it needs another home. Okay, it has served its purpose. In fact, I think for me, the main, like, we have utilized a lot of things in this house. Like, this sofa has been here for 3 years. We've used the sofa for 3 years. We've had these frames here for close to 3 years, like the original things that we have used in this space for up to 3 years, including the rug. The rug is already, even my kids told me at that time, Mom, we're tired of this rug. So yeah, everything here, this is just the view of the living room. It's just a small space, but we will hopefully convert it into something more formal and more beautiful.
How many smiles does it take to be happy? How many times do you have to feel lonely before you get the chance to meet someone, before you get to meet someone like you? How many songs?
Guys, this is a quick view of our garden. Like I said, it's quite big. We don't know what to do with it yet. We are not investing in it yet. So I've shown you guys everything we've got going on downstairs. Majorly, most of the things. I don't know if I did show you guys this entrance light. This is the entrance light. When you walk into the house, this is the first thing you see as you walk in. So I wanted to make it a very huge statement. Okay, so yes, that's why we have this chandelier here. And then we're moving upstairs. Let's go see all the bedrooms upstairs, all the bathrooms and the rest of them. Come on. We painted the entryway, including the landing, because we wanted to add a little bit of warmth to the space. The white color was just giving it all flat with the doors and everything. So it was either we repainted the doors or the walls, and I thought I still want my doors white. So that's what brought about this whole warm color here. I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys. But we still have a lot of work to be done. I want to personalize this space. I don't just want to pick up any frame and just put in here. I want to add our personal touch, like our family and all the stuff into this space. So that's why it's still very vacant. I'm still trying to figure that out. So when you come upstairs, the first wall you're going to be seeing is this wall. The wall is still very empty. There's also the family bathroom here. This is the bathroom Kyra uses most of the times. Okay, nothing much has been done in the bathroom. Like I said, all the bathrooms are still very bland, but we still try to keep it very, you know, simple and nice, at least, so you can, it will be easy for you to look at. We still have some empty walls that I'm not sure what we're going to do, especially when we have guests. The struggle is always when we have guests here, how they take their bath without wetting the mirror, because this mirror was installed by Mirror Glass Processing, and I love that it actually makes this whole space look so big. So, but the only challenge, like I said, is when we have guests. So we're thinking maybe we can have a screen here and a shower. Here we have Kyra's laundry basket. I recently got this basket for her, so I moved it from her room to this bathroom. Then we have the storage under sink here that we're using to store away, just to declutter the space. So that's all you will see when you come into this family bathroom. All the bathrooms have this chrome radiator. I love this chrome radiator, especially during winter, because we don't need towel warmers with this chrome radiator, because our radiators come up, you know, in the morning and in the evening. So in the morning when we're taking a bath, all the towels are always very warm. So we don't need towel warmers with the chrome radiator. Let's get into her bedroom. So this is Kyra's bedroom, you all. We just finished decluttering this bedroom a few days ago. This bedroom has, I think there's so many tours of this bedroom on my channel. It's quite girly. Kyra is a very girly person, so we try to incorporate all that into her room. We want a bed that she can grow into, you know. We don't want a situation where as she's growing, we're changing the bed and all. So we actually got this bed for Kyra when she was, I think she was 2 years. She wasn't even up to 2 years then. And people were like, oh, why would you get this kind of bed for her when she's barely a toddler? But we said we wanted a bed that she's going to grow into. And to be honest, she's growing into it. I couldn't have, you know, had it another way. This is actually the most economical and the best thing we have done in this room. So yeah, this is a small double bed with a storage. So here we store away her extra beddings and yeah, little bits like that. Very handy, very practical. I just love her bed. Coming over to this side of her room, she has a wall-to-wall, should I call it wall-to-wall wardrobe? It's almost a wall-to-wall apart from the part of the door. So she has a wardrobe, and we envisaged that Kyra was going to be that girl that would love to always look at herself in a mirror, and we were so right, guys. You need to see the way Kyra uses this mirror to dance her ballet, to do everything. This mirror is just everything for her. So yeah, we have her wardrobe. See, when we did this wardrobe, we didn't have all these shelves. I had to call somebody to come and do all the shelvings because we needed, you know, to be able to stay organized. The whole space was just wasting and it wasn't functional for us. This is her wardrobe where she hangs her clothes, her shoes. These are her dressing shoes. Her trainers are in the garage. We can't have all of them displayed here. So these ones are her dressing shoes that she doesn't really mess up so much. And then here we have her books. We have her toys. I recently moved the toy box that used to be here because it was just too big for the space and it wasn't taking in so much. We have her school stuff. Everything she comes back from school on a daily way, we just put them here. Then later on we sort them out. And here we have like her proper books. Yeah, so that's basically what you see in her wardrobe. We try to make it very functional for her so that it stays organized. So here we have her bedside table. I recently got this lamp as well just because she doesn't sleep without light, and sometimes we forget to recharge this because these wall lights are rechargeable wall lights, okay? But sometimes we forget to recharge them, so this one comes in very handy for emergency. It's electric, so we prefer not to use it more often. We have these blinds in all the rooms. So these curtains, I kind of formulated them myself, like just blended them together. I think I got them from different places, to be honest. I just shares curtains, but I needed to just, you know, because I know that we're not going to keep these curtains for too long. That's why I didn't want to, you know, go too high with the quality of curtains. But for her big girl's room, we'll definitely have to upgrade the quality of curtains and everything that comes in here because she's going to be using the room for quite a long time. I was almost changing the shelves when I was, you know, decluttering this room, but on the second thought I said, you know what, leave it for when we are upgrading her room. So we have this here for the books she reads frequently, and then the ones she doesn't read frequently are the ones in the wardrobe. The reason why I'm taking my time in this room is because I recently changed a lot in this room, so it's more like I need to do the proper tour because I didn't do that in the, you know, the makeover video. I left this whole place to be free because, you guys, I love a free space, and I think Kyra needs space to play around. Also because as we upgrade her room, we're definitely going to bring in more furniture into this space. So this space is going to come in very handy. And for now, later I just enjoy the free space. So if you come out of Kyra's room, it's this big wall like I told you guys before, and then we have this console table. This console table is actually leaving. Like, I'm tired of it, but I'm just using it to keep this place, you know, occupied for now. Okay, so this is leaving eventually. So this is the guest room. I had to repaint this wall. I took out the frames that were here. So the last store you guys watched, I'm sure this is quite different. So I took out the frames that were here. I changed the frames, changed the wall to create an accent wall because I was tired of seeing this bed lean on the same colored wall. I mean, we have that in Kyra's room. So, and for me, rust is already growing on me. In fact, if you ask me what's my best interior color, it has to be this, you know, muted rust. take notes, muted first. Anyway, and sage green. I love sage green. So yeah, this is so beautiful. I mean, it's a double room with a wardrobe, a small wardrobe, which I'm going to show you guys. And that wardrobe comes in very handy because even for us, we still use it to store away some bits. So, but when we have guests, we just, you know, declutter the wardrobe and free it up for our guests. This bed is also from the same place where we got Kyra's bed. It doesn't have storage. I mean, something that we regret not doing, because that means we'll have had extra storage. So if you are trying to furnish your house in the UK, please, no matter where, even if it's a guest room, try to put storage. Try to get a bed that has storage. You will not understand. I know that it could be more expensive. Like when we're ordering, it would have meant extra 300 and something pounds, which by now I think we would have seen the use. We wouldn't be looking back to be like we had known. So now we're like, if we had known, you get. So because imagine that every bed you have needs extra beddings, extra duvet, extra. So where are you supposed to store away all those things? Even if you have a wardrobe or a cupboard and all that, there is nothing as good as having extra storage underneath the bed, just like Kyra's and ours and the boys. We have the curtains over there. I love that I was still able to make, you know, the curtain look really elegant and beautiful. We also have this ladder shelf. At the time when we were, you know, styling this room, we thought of the fact that we didn't have an office and I was working from home, so I needed a space, and even hubby needed a space where he could use to work. So that's what really inspired this ladder desk. It's called ladder desk. I'll link it for you in the video if you want it. So it's quite it's a space saving furniture, and it's very, very functional. Even now that we have an office, I still find it very useful because sometimes you just want to hide away and do some stuff. Okay, very lovely accent chair. It kind of blends in with the room. Okay, see this wardrobe, I'm using it to store away some of my bags, so I'm not going to show you guys everything. I've got most of my bags here, and I've also we've got some of our jackets here and some cartons down there. So it's just a small wardrobe with shelvings and, you know, space to hang clothes in the hanger. Anyway, that's all we have for this room, and I hope you guys are enjoying the tour so far. Please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you're enjoying it. I should have said this from the beginning. Please go ahead to smash the like button and subscribe. And yes, don't forget, if you want to style up your home, just send us an inquiry to this email on the screen and we will do well to reply and take it up from there. Each other, come take my hand, you're all that I have now. I won't let you go, 'cause I found all the answers in you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Take me. So this is a boys' room. It's quite a sizable room. The only thing is that the structure is very, very funny, especially towards the window. I'm going to show you guys later. This is a TV bed in the boys' room. Now listen, I understand some people have a problem with having a TV bed in their kids' room, but it's okay. It depends on how you run your home and how you're able to control. I have a bedroom tour. I'm not going to go through everything in this room again. I have this bedroom tour, which I'm going to also link. All the tour videos I'll link for you guys if you want more details. But just to show you what the room looks like, this room was styled by me again. So this is a TV bed. I'm going to show you guys how this works. It's all inbuilt into this space. That's why it kind of took a lot of space from us when we were measuring. We kind of underestimated because we forgot that it's a TV bed and then it needed space to house the TV. But then again, we've been managing, even though we're missing some knobs in this cupboard, but it's fine. So let's open the TV. TV bed, activate. Voila, that's how the TV works, and then you just go ahead to play whatever you want to play, and once you're done you turn it off. This room used to be my favorite room until the boys kicked me out, but anyway, it is what it is. TV bed, deactivate. Oh, that's it for the TV bed. Moving over to this area, we have this long chest of drawer because I figured the boys needed extra storage. You can see that their wardrobe is quite small, which I'm going to show you guys in a bit. The wardrobe is quite small, so we had to get this one. So one person takes over that, one person takes over this, but still This is from IKEA, and we had to change the knobs, but the knobs are missing because of all the movement, all the side bumper movement and all that. But who cares? I'm just pretending like I'm not seeing that, okay? I cannot come and kill myself. That's what it is. And then we have these frames as well. I love that this frame kind of adds a touch of color to this room. At the time we were doing this room, I was in that space where I needed to incorporate color into our house, and you can see that's what I did in the guest room. And yeah, just gradually we're just incorporating little, not so much. I get so overwhelmed when the color is too much. So this is Mona's wardrobe. You can see this is his wardrobe, and the Andre's wardrobe, that is Andre's wardrobe. Listen, I'm not going to open this wardrobe just so I don't embarrass these boys. Andre is behind the camera and he has already warned me not to open his wardrobe. But then what if I open it like this? You need to see his face. I created this table myself. In fact, the devil works overtime when we're actually doing the job. The clip, the video, the YouTube video, the short Instagram video, everything just got missing. I cannot explain how, and I did promise some of you that I was going to share the step-by-step video, but unfortunately I can't, okay? So that's why you haven't seen it, but it is what it is. All the stylings you see on the table was done by myself. The handles were changed and everything. You see the whole styling you see here, it was repainted. I personally did that myself just because we were trying to save cost when we're making over this room. And they have an ensuite here that they use. This is their private bathroom that mom can enter whenever she wants to, because they keep my eyes on the way they handle this bathroom. Left for them, this bathroom will not be like I open it and I'll run. But they've been doing a wonderful job in maintaining it because I monitor, I supervise. You know, it's either when the cleaner comes in every 2 weeks, but the every other Saturday I make sure they take turns to wash their toilets. So we have this gallery wall that I made of them. It's just their personal pictures with some activities and all that. This is the bathroom, you guys. Nothing. So here we have bathroom rules. Wash your hands. Oh, these boys, they need it. I hope they stick to it. And then, like I said, we have chrome radiator in all the bathrooms and all this whatever. So we had to create another storage for them just so that they will be able to declutter this place. And that's why you still see these ones. Even with the storage, it's still not enough. Okay. So well, this is what you see in the boys' bathroom. We also have this mirror. I did mention that we have this mirror in all the bathrooms and toilet.
I'm okay if I got you. We don't have to stay. We can do what we want to. Baby, I just found.
Okay, now we're done with the boys' room. We are moving over to the Oga and Madam's abode. Come on, let's go. So when you walk in here, this is going to be what we welcome you. This is our master's bedroom. We have a king size bed here. I mean, if you're following me on Instagram, you'll be so used to this bed because we do a lot of, you know, bed making and all that here. So one thing that inspired this white bed for me is the fact that we have this brown wardrobe here. Listen, this brown wardrobe was one of the biggest mistakes we made when we were moving into this house because we chose a wardrobe. We forgot to specify the color. I'm not really into brown like this, but when we came in, it was too late, so we had to just make it work. Okay, and this is a solid wardrobe. I'm not even joking. This is from Hammond's. Solid wardrobe. So we now said, okay, you know what, to brighten up the room even more, we needed to do white bed. Okay, but trust me, this is the most difficult decision we made, and it's the most difficult bed to maintain. The maintenance is not here, but we're working through it. But here we have wave curtains. Like I said, nothing has been changed. The curtains still remain. So this curtain is, I think they call it the biscuit color or something. I don't know. I can't remember. I remember that name because I was like, you know, you guys, when you like biscuit, you like biscuit. So yeah, we also have blinds in here for privacy's sake. And then moving over to this side, you're going to be seeing my little dressing corner, which I wish I had a closet. Okay, I'm not really someone that fancies having the bedroom and the dressing corner all in one space, but it is what it is. We have to make use of what is available. So that's why I created this little corner for myself where I can sit down and glam up. Okay, yeah, I'm tired. I've been talking since this house store It's not easy. Please, you should hit that like button and subscribe, because the girl is tired, and thank God this is the last space we are filming today. When you're walking out of the room, you're going to see a little chair here. I wish we had space for a bench at the end of the bed, but we don't have that space. So it's nice to have a sitting area where if you don't feel like lying down, you just sit down. In as much as I used to think it was blocking the space, but it's not. There's enough space for you to walk through, and we've never had any accident in terms of someone bumping into the chair and all that. It's quite a big room, to be honest. This is a very spacious room. I'm not even joking. The reason why we don't have space for the footstool down there is because I use that space for my dressing corner. But assuming I wasn't using that space, this will fit a footstool comfortably. So yes, the room is quite big. This room can even contain an emperor bed. I think that's the biggest bed you have. Yeah, it's quite spacious. Okay, so now over here we have the ensuite, which I feel uncomfortable sharing. We'll call it a day. Come on. Enjoy this tour of our 4-bedroom house. It's been a pleasure actually showing you guys the progress. If you have been an OG, you would have watched our empty house tour. So it's really nice to see the progress. It's nice to see that things have been changing. It's also nice to see that you don't have to rush into styling up your space when you buy a space, okay? Because sometimes your needs can change, so the functionality changes. Yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is we are still trying to figure out this house. We are still trying to change some things. We're still looking at how to make this space work for us. It's a journey that we are not in a hurry to see the end. We're not in a hurry to see the end. I mean, it could get to a stage where we might have to do a renovation and all that, because listen, the way I'm looking at all these old buildings, the kind of ideas are coming to my mind, or the things I see online, the way people restructure their houses, at this point, I just wish, let me leave it there. Anyway, so if you observe the bedrooms, you understand that we love to free up our spaces a lot. Personally, I don't like clutter. In the name of trying to style, I don't like in the name of trying to style up a space, I fill up the whole space with clutter and all that. Less is always more for me. Less is more. I do not understand how a space will be so cluttered, especially when it's a family home. I struggle. Yes, so that is me. And if you watch around, if you have enjoyed this video with me and you have watched from beginning to the end, you understand that this is definitely a functional family home. It's not perfect, but it's working for us, okay? If you have been an OG on this channel, if you have watched the empty house tour, if you watched the previous house tours, please drop me a comment as well and let me know that you have been an OG. It's really nice to see that some people are following this journey. And also, don't forget to hit us up on this email if you're looking to style up your home. We travel across the UK and we're also open to traveling outside the shores of the UK if the budget fits, okay? So please send us that inquiry, send us that idea you have in your head, and we will take it up from there. Please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Stay fabulous. Bye.